35 years. That's how long America kept building the same stealth technology, while enemies caught up. Or did we?
November 10th, 2023. Edwards Air Force Base. The B-21 Raider takes its first flight. Radar operators see nothing. Not a bird, not a baseball, a mosquito.
Defense contractor testimony. FOIA request 2024-789. The B-2 was bait. They spent billions countering yesterday's Ghost, while we built tomorrow's Phantom.
But wait until you hear what the B-21 can do, that no bomber in history has ever done before.
2015. Northrop Grumman, Palmdale Facility. Classified development meeting. Codename, Next Generation Strike.
The public saw a $2.2 billion B-2 Spirit. 21 aircraft. Astronomical costs. Budget overruns. What Congress didn't reveal, the B-21 program running parallel at $692 million per unit. Air Force Global Strike Command Assessment. They weren't building a better B-2. They were building the B-2's replacement before the B-2 even finished production.
The numbers tell the deception. B-2 radar signature from the front only. B-21 radar signature, 360 degrees of invisibility. Enemy investment in B-2 countermeasures, estimated $40 billion across China and Russia combined.
Effectiveness against B-21, 0%. December 3rd, 2022. Palmdale Revelation Center, the former city of capital Russia. E7:40 p.m. The troops of the capital were conducted by sticking metal boxes and captains, and the diaring cutting of books to stick with. The Air Force shows the B-21 to the world. Bright skin, not midnight black like the B-2. Defense analysts worldwide interpret this as inferior stealth voting. Beijing response. 72 hours later, rush orders for enhanced radar systems. Estimated emergency spending, 12 billion yuan. Pentagon debrief, January 2023. The lighter coating was intentional psychological warfare. New embedded radar-absorbing materials don't need dark paint. They wanted enemies to think we'd gone backwards. The trap worked. Russia spent 18 months developing countermeasures for the wrong frequency spectrum. Their S-500 systems, specifically upgraded to detect the B-21's inferior coating, can't see the actual aircraft.
Cost to deceive, $0. Cost to adversaries, $27 billion in worthless upgrades. Defense Intelligence Agency debrief transcript. Location redacted, March 2024. Subject, Senior Systems Engineer, Northrop Grumman. Name classified, referred to as
Raven. We knew they were watching the Palmdale facility with satellites. Every test, every rollout. So we gave them a show. The B-2 needed special climate-controlled hangars. $1 million maintenance every flight hour. We let them see B-21 sitting outside in the rain. What they didn't know, new materials are naturally stealthy. No special coatings needed. The aircraft maintains its radar signature in any weather. We turned their intelligence gathering into our weapon. Every photo they took led them further from the truth. Final quote from Raven. While they built radars to find a ghost, we built something that doesn't exist in physics. Joint Chiefs Assessment, February 2025. China, 32 billion wasted on anti-stealth radar networks. Deployment delayed 8 years. Russia, Tu-160 modernization program cancelled. Estimated loss, 44 billion rubles. Combined opportunity cost, 76 billion. That could have built 500 fifth-generation fighters. Air Force Secretary testimony, congressional hearing. Every dollar they spent trying to detect the B-20 became worthless the day the B-21 flew. But here's the strategic masterstroke. The B-21 operates from standard runways. No special facilities. It can launch from Allied bases worldwide, but couldn't support the B-2. Operational bases expanded from 3 to potentially 47 worldwide. Force multiplication effect, 300% increase in strike capability, without building more aircraft. Specifications comparison. Air Force Systems Command. Cost per unit, 692 million, 1/3 of B-2. Maintenance hours per flight hour. B-2 requires 119 hours. B-21 requires 8. Open architecture system. Upgrades in days, not years. Production target,
Minimum 100 aircraft, potential 200. But here's what changed everything.
The B-21 is optionally manned. Artificial intelligence can fly complete missions autonomously. No crew risk, no human limitations. 20-hour missions without fatigue.
April 2025. Strategic Command confirms. The B-21 Raider confirms drone swarms.
Each bomber commands up to 12 collaborative combat aircraft. One B-21 becomes 13 aircraft. The enemy sees nothing while being surrounded.
Chinese intelligence response. Emergency directive to abandon current air defense strategy. Estimated cost to develop new systems, $100 billion over 10 years.
The ultimate deception. While the world watched America build one bomber, America built an entire autonomous air force.
Raven's final statement from declassified testimony.
The B-2 was theater. The B-21 is the real show. And by the time they realize it, we'll already be building its replacement.
The B-21 doesn't just dominate the B-2. It makes every air defense system on Earth obsolete overnight.